subscribe WorldWideChels.
I would watch us. WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. We literally just done a 3-hour stream in the last 3 hours, of course. Chelsea won 1-0 away from home against Everton at Goodison Park. As I said in the previous stream, we'll be doing watch-alongs from now on for every single game 1 hour before the game will be starting. So please come and join us. Even before the game, come and join us. Come and say hello, or at halftime or during the game or after the game, we'll be doing a live stream review as always. I've got a few super chats already, so I'll just read it out very quickly. Wayne Molds, big up to you, man. Thanks for the super chat. Sorry, missed the game. Out with family meal. Hope show going well. Big up the chat and panel. Yes, it was a very, very good stream for the watch along. So thank you very much. I wish there was more goals. We also got Unlimited Dreamer as well. Thank you for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that as well. Big up yourself as well, man. We've got a lot to go through, of course. We'll start with Sindre. Sindre, how are you, man?
I'm good. Good to be back.
Yes, apology I didn't add you on the stream earlier because there's too many, basically, and it was better to bring you on for the actual review so you can give your opinions. But it's good to have you on.
It's good. To be honest, I didn't watch the first half. Was busy doing something else, but got to watch the start of the second half, and was a nervous second half. Like I would feel like we didn't get out of the block like we should. Everton were the better side at the start of the half, and I think they could have gotten a goal in the beginning.
No, it was very nerve-wracking towards the end, of course. We've got Alfred. Mr. Alfred, how are you feeling about the game?
Yeah, well, thank you, man. I'm relieved because, although we were quite comfortable, I thought, throughout most of the game, like you just said, towards the end there, we saw that board go up 10 minutes. And we've seen a lot of situations where even 3 or 4 minutes was too much for this Chelsea side to handle towards the end of the game. How many times have we seen us collapse right at the end of games? So when I saw that 10 minutes, I got a heart attack. But at the end of the day, we came through with the victory. Could it have been a little bit better? Yes, of course. But, I'm sure that as the season goes on, performances should improve as well. And we got the 3 points, and that's all that matters. We got more than Liverpool, so how about that?
Yeah, fair enough. As long as we get a win, and that's the most important thing for sure. I don't know what Matt is doing. He's currently muted. He's AFK. KJ, where are you, man? You disappeared as well. Why is everyone disappearing on me, man? KJ.
I'm here. I'm just cooking.
Oh, what are you cooking?
Burgers and something else because I'm lazy.
There you have it, folks. Guys. Oh, KJ is here. KJ, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Can't complain. Very interesting game to watch. Wasn't our most exciting game, but promising signs. Yeah.
You said we got a Chelsea back from that performance.
No. Stop capping, bro. There's 3 hours of footage. Go watch it back. I didn't say no such thing.
Now, but guys, on a serious level, I know it wasn't the best performance of all performances, but I saw a few positive signs. Sterling direct dribbling, going past players, trying to make things happen. Pulisic, coming on, was taking on certain players. That's what I want to see personally. Cucurella, he can take a corner because the previous full team was shocking. Cucurella cross for Sterling would have went in, but luckily someone just got in the way for Everton. So there were positives. It wasn't the best. It is the first game of the season. Let's keep it real, of course. I know Mark Bayness is on my case because we made a joke about Chelsea are back. But Sindre, who was your man of the match?
Yeah, from what I could see, it was Thiago Silva. He mastered our defense, was vocal, and was sometimes displeased with the defenders out of positioning. And he was also disappointed with Mendy because Everton were trying to hit us on the counter-attack. Like, we were controlling the ball. They were direct and lofted the ball up to Gray and Gordon, who are pacey, I would say pacey wingers, and Mendy sometimes weren't like out like off the line to sweep the ball off like I think he should have done, especially in one of the chances. But yeah, Thiago Silva at the age of 37, doing well, still keeping it, playing over how many added minutes was it in the first half?
8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
playing 108 minutes of football at 37, and he got a cramp of looks like a cramp in the later stage of the game. Fair play to him. He's a leader, and it will be like a loss for us if you lose him next season.
That's
But
definitely.
I just want to say also, he came off on with Pulisic. I think also Broja actually looked like he looked decent as well when he was involved, was electric, was moving around. Yeah, I would like to see Broja given more time up front. I would say probably start Broja, if not probably bench Havertz next game and give Broja a chance from the get-go.
Yeah, no, I don't know what happened to Havertz today. It wasn't a good, performance, of course, from Kai Havertz. It just takes too long on the ball. Even before the tackle from, I think it was Mina. Maybe he should have taken a shot with his right foot when winning the ball back or something. I don't know, man.
I thought he had a decent right foot as well. From what I've
Yeah.
seen, he can have a fairly decent right foot as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the player. Of course, he needs to start getting onto the score sheet. Of course, a lot of people blaming Thomas Tuchel today, though, for Chelsea not delivering more goals for some reason. I don't know why. I felt there was a bit more urgency from the players. I did see a few, chances happening. The corners have to improve.
Yeah,
The corners.
100%.
I think
Like,
it was about 14 or 15 corners. It was
Yeah,
really,
and
really impressive.
wasn't like under Lampard as well. We were one of the most dangerous sides. Like under corners, like Zuma scored 5 goals from corner in that season. So I think it was the one where Lampard got sacked as well in the beginning of the season. So
Yeah, Zuma, he was scoring.
we need to come back to that where we are dangerous. Like we know our players and we know we have good corner takers. Well, can have good corner takers in my opinion, but we just need to be more threatening from corners. We have very good players from corners like Thiago Silva, Koulibaly now. Aspi can even score some from corners as well. So we should be more threatening from there.
No, for sure. I want to ask KJ. I was looking at Koulibaly in the box. The guy was being marked by Iwobi at the back, bro. Like, any idea, KJ? What's that about? Why is Koulibaly at the back? Why near the front post? Or
That's what I was trying to work out myself. I couldn't understand why he was dropping in so deep and coming in forward. He should have just been rooted in the middle and try to make the space for at least other players coming in, because obviously he had the strength and height advantage. So rather than just trying to for Iwobi, he should have just tried to create space for other players to come in and receive the corners. But who knows? Maybe that's just how they've been doing it on the training pitch. We'll never know because he kept on doing it consistently. They never changed it up. But I mean, at the end of the day, was it his fault or was it the player taking the corners? The player takes the corner. Arguably, things happen. It's just a shame Koulibaly wasn't in the pitch at the time. I'm sure we could have seen a difference. But yeah, man, I'm sure Frank probably told Iwobi stick to this guy because clearly he was the only player that could beat him 1v1.
Yeah, no, for sure. Matt, a lot of people, criticizing Kante today. I felt had a good game. Obviously, a few shaky moments, but there was a lot of negativity on social media for Kante and Ben Chilwell today. Ben Chilwell coming back from a serious injury, winning the penalty. I don't know what's up with this fan base. This fan base just scapegoats one or two players per game. I didn't think they were bad personally.
No, I think Christensen, not Christensen, Chilwell. Christensen's bad. Yeah, I agree with that. But
Yeah.
Chilwell, I think he had his usual, a usual person coming back from injury. He was a bit scared on the ball, a bit nervous, which is natural. You have to give this guy time to come back. And the fact that people were not even 5-10 minutes into the game are going at Chilwell already, it's like, come on, mate, just give him time.
He's
He
coming back
might
from
make
injury.
mistakes, but he's gonna get back to his best. You just got to give him time. And then the Kante thing, I think it's just weird, and it's weird. Trendy 12-year-olds that don't know anything, that just think, oh, it's trendy now to hate on Kante, which is just fucking weird. If you hate on Kante, there's something wrong with you in life. There you go. That's why I don't take Twitter as my opinions on players, because it's just a load of shit there sometimes.
Like
Yeah,
I can
for
understand. I can understand that Kante has been below par recently because he has struggled with injuries and stuff. But why hate on him? Like, he's one of the most lovable guys in football.
No, it's true. I don't
Yeah,
think he's done
Kante
anything
wasn't
wrong.
even bad today. I thought he was very good on the ball today. He was better than his other compatriot on the ball, Jennifer. Jennifer was trying his best to make us lose the game, apart from the
Yeah.
penalty.
Yeah, and also Chilwell needs time. He just come back from an ACL injury. In I would say from what I can remember, in record time. Like, there's not many people that gets an ACL injury it was November, early December, and then is playing some minutes at the end of the season in May. That's 4 to 5 month recovery time when you usually have over a year recovery. And also look at Van Dijk. Van Dijk wasn't at the best when he came back. He needed time his body needed time to get back into full shape and fitness to play like a Van Dijk do. Just give Chilwell time and let Tuchel think about how we're going to play this season. If Chilwell gets time and he will start to play like he did when he was at his best last season, we will probably be one of the more dangerous sides from those wingbacks position if James also finds his form as well. But I know this is a Chelsea stream, but can we just laugh a little bit about Barcelona? They can't register any of their new signings. They need to sell players and get more money, get more funds. Like, imagine Rafinha and stuff. They could have played today, but they chose Barcelona. They can't even play for them. They have 1 week until their season starts, and they probably can't play.
Sindri, how did you get to Barcelona from your comment?
Yeah, because Matt talked about Christensen.
Oh, okay.
I just want to bring that
No,
up
fair play.
those
Also,
players.
I hope Barcelona definitely get legally done for sure. But just very quickly, guys, if you lot can, please smash that like button. The more likes helps on the channel. Subscribe. We're very close to 29,000, so please do subscribe. Let us know your man of the match for the game as well. Obviously, I put a poll up. You guys can vote on that as well. Alfred, who was your man of the match?
To be honest, I was really impressed with Sterling. I think that every game since he's signed, obviously he hasn't played that many, but I just think he's looked very good every time he's played. He looks hungry. I love some of the skill he has shown. My God, that pace is going to help us a lot, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Very, very quick player. So yeah, it's just a shame that he couldn't get on the score sheet, but with that pass from Cucurella, he got so close. Just unfortunate that he didn't manage to score it, but yeah, I was very impressed with him today.
Yeah, for sure. Matt, did you say your man of the match already?
No, I was away from keyboard when you were talking about it, but I would give it to debut man Koulibaly. I think, as I said in the first half, 100% tackle success, 100% dribbling success. He was an absolute rock today. Made some great tackles, great passes. He helped make that left side very lethal. in the first half and the second half. So yeah, I'll give it to Davy Man Koulibaly, the upgrade on Rudiger. Don't need him anymore. Up the Chelsea.
Well said for sure. KJ, do you need to go? Sorry, I'm just making sure. Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah. I do need to go pretty soon.
All right, cool. Just let me know when you need to go for sure. We've got the real Matt here. Can you please stand up? Where did you go, man? Where you been?
No, I want to get ready to go sleep, I have to get ready to go sleep. I'm going to sleep in about 10-15 minutes. I have to get ready for that.
Welcome back, man.
I'm back. We all watched the game. We all watched together. It was a good watch along. But Josh, your boy's in here. But talking about the game, it was a great game. Cucurella, Koulibaly. The performance was boring, but we got the win at the end of the day. I think game week 1, you come in game week 1, you're looking at just getting that win. We've got new players in. We've got a new structure. We've got a new owner, a new manager. This is the first official game of the new season. I'm not going to go and dive too much into the performance because it was shocking, and I understand that at the moment. I want to give a little leeway to it. I don't want to give too much leeway. You guys know I fucking hate giving leeway to players and then to the teams, but I'm going to give a little leeway to this. And we got Spurs next, I think. So that's going to be a challenge. It'll be a challenge. So I can't wait to see how we perform them because we do need to come in and perform much better because that performance was something else, man. There's individual players kind of made the mistake. People come in and blame Thomas Tuchel. What did Thomas Tuchel have to do for Havertz missing an open goal? There's just a lot of mistakes. I think we can see that our midfield needs work. I think, like usual, Jorginho has a bad game. People are just going to come at him, get him out. He's slow, blah, 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 this, that. But no one comes for Havertz. No one comes for Mount. These players who have to progress. So Young needs to come in. We all know that. But don't rule off Jorginho. He's one of our most important midfielders this season. And he didn't have the worst game. I think he did decent. But he did have a lot of flaws. I'm definitely going to be honest with that. But we move to the next game.
No, well said, man. Well said. Very, very well explained. Waiting for Josh CFC to return. He hasn't been on the stream for about a couple months. He wants to come on today, so wait for him. We've got Tottenham next, guys. Of course, Tottenham won, I think, 4-1. I don't think Heung-min Son or Harry Kane scored. They had some very unusual goal scoring.
Yeah, it was a weird goal scoring.
Yeah. Did anyone watch the game?
Yeah, I watched a bit of it.
Were they really dominant? Did they look very, very good?
Southampton was shit. Southampton was shit. I think if we we get Cucurella to start, we get Koulibaly to start, we get some of our newish players to come in and start, we get Kepa, then we can kind of thrive a bit more than that and get a better performance because the performance, and I think Jovic should start again. I've always said Kante and Jorginho, they play well, but I think our best pivot is Kovacic's Jorginho because of the way Kovacic presses and whether Jorginho sits back. That's why we kind of see a very movable, the fluidity in our midfield was great, but everyone was just all over the place. You see Kante running down the right wing for some reason, Kovacic is just that presser, Jorginho is just that sitter, and I think they work perfectly together. That's why I said Jovic is our best combo. So let's get them in next game, keeping goals, and we'll do well there.
Fair play. I do want to speak about a few players, of course. Money Mace, Carver, Loftus-Cheek. These three. We're going to start with these lot. Alfred, talk to me about these three. Just very simple summary.
Yeah, wasn't impressed, especially Havertz. And maybe I wasn't paying too much attention because of how late it is here, but I didn't see Mount do much either.
You know what? Mount was so quiet today.
Sadiq, I said this last season. I said every fucking stream I come on, I always hear this one word. Where was Mason Mount? He was quiet. Every game I hear this, and now I'm adding the same one to where was Mount and Havertz. There's two, and I don't want ghosts in our team because last season Mount's name was always thrown at them. Where was Mount? Same thing for Havertz now, and it's going to continue this season. I'm telling you.
I mean, last year obviously he got the goals, even though he was quite quiet and bad and stuff. He got
Norwich and Southampton.
And
What take away that?
Yeah, if he didn't get the goals, I think a lot more people would have been on his case. Did he win?
Yeah,
Chelsea
he won
Player
it.
of the Year?
Yeah, undeserved, but he won it.
Fair play.
He's always going to win it because it's voted by the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Minerals FC people. What else we got here? Havertz. Obviously, we've spoken about him a bit in depth. Look, I'm starting to see it myself. He needs to start getting a goal or two every 1 or 2 games now, man. He needs to
goal
get
or
some
two,
confidence.
just something.
We
It's
need
almost
goals,
like he's
people.
lost interest.
Sorry.
It's almost like he's lost interest.
No, he got the Money Mace haircut, so you know, he should be on fire.
Yeah.
It's depressing, man. Because whenever KJ appreciates certain players, like these guys are good enough and stuff, they turn bad. I don't know what it is.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh
Never
yeah,
gave.
no. Actually, wait, KJ, why are you talking? Do the darts, bro.
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
good darts.
Bro,
Hey, took the
imagine
ball down.
lying,
Oh, no, the ball
imagine
was there.
lying on my name and then asking me to throw darts. Am I a slave to you? Huh? Is that what it is?
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
I'm joking. Black Lives Matter, people. BLN.
Oh. Hey. Hey.
Oh my
Hey.
Hey,
Black Lives Matter, people. Black Lives Matter. I'm just joking.
Shit.
Oh, he disappeared. He's gone.
He's gone. He's gonna get the darts.
Let me go get the darts. Hey,
Oh,
Josh,
let me get
what's
the
taking you
darts.
son? Come back.
All right, guys. Early predictions for Tottenham Chelsea.
Well, let's finish on Havertz. Let's finish trying to sign the Havertz.
Oh,
now.
are we not
Finish
finishing on
Havertz.
we ain't had enough time talking about how bad Dwight Havertz is.
Go for
But
it.
where
go
is
for it.
he?
Take
I
over.
can't
Take
see
over,
on the
Matt.
timeline. Where is he
Take
on this
over.
timeline, man? All I'm saying, I can't see him on this timeline. Tell me, where is he? No
Well,
one's
who?
criticizing him.
Because he's best friend. He's best friends with
Havertz.
Mason Mount. Just like Declan Rice is no
Yeah.
longer best
Who,
mates with
Havertz?
Mason Mount. Kai
Havertz?
Yeah,
Havertz.
Havertz.
Bro,
Kai Havertz is
Havertz
best mate.
won us the Champions League.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yes,
He's
and
young. He's young as well. He's
Michy
young.
Batshuayi won us the Premier League, but no one gives a
Bro.
fuck about that.
I'm saying it as those fans, bro. I'm saying it for them. It's not actually me.
You can't live off one moment. You cannot live off one moment.
Why not? He won the Champions League.
Didier Drogba does not live off one moment. Didier Drogba lives off his
No, but
entire career.
sometimes,
we need people
yeah.
like this.
Sometimes you have to actually look at the way we're playing as well.
But
We have to
Sadiq,
look at the way we're playing.
Broja came on for 15 minutes and he did more than Kai Havertz in the
Mate,
last 7 minutes.
Broja
Havertz-
came on for
Broja
came on for
just
15
pressed.
seconds. And he did
Exactly,
more than Kai
didn't do
Havertz.
that. Kai Havertz didn't do press. Kai Havertz was moving to the left, then moving to the right, moving centre back. Like he was all over the place. At least Broja was structurally in the striker position, pressing. He had a couple of headers, had a couple of passes, had a couple of free kicks. Havertz, I saw him do one shot when he tried to get it outside of his left foot. That's it. He didn't do anything extremely wrong besides that fucking open goal miss, but he didn't do anything right. And he didn't do anything at all in that.
And bearing in mind, Broja came on at a point where we weren't really properly attacking. We were just playing the ball and playing out time, controlling the games. Whereas Kai Havertz was on at the point when we needed to get a goal. And I'm not being funny. That I know it didn't work out to anything because obviously Godfrey did what he did, and obviously get well soon to him. But that's criminal what he did in the box. You cannot be sitting and standing in the box doing absolutely nothing for 1, 2, 3 touches. That's absolutely criminal. You shouldn't be at Chelsea if you're doing that. No way. You shouldn't be. If you're an attacker doing that in the box, you're done. There's no excuses for that.
Okay, listen, guys, look. We're going to do player ratings, okay? The first player ratings on here. I don't know if anyone can stay. Australian Matt, are you going to go sleep, bro?
I'll be 21 minutes, 15 minutes.
Hey, listen, you're enjoying the stream, man. You keep saying 10, 15 minutes. It's getting added.
Might change. Depends.
Yeah, guys, everyone tuned in. Keep liking the video. Let's get over 100 likes on this video. Of course, subscribe and hit the notification. KJ, when you going? You're telling me you need to go as well. You're still here.
Oh, okay, I'm going. Yeah.
You can stay, bro. You can stay.
I heard
I'm
the
just
darts.
saying.
Let's see the darts first.
Yeah, guys, I forgot how you do make a player ratings. Do we do a build-up team and do it? Or I forgot. It's been a long time.
I don't know.
I forgot to do it. Oh, no, I got it.
Go on the lineup, put the names in, and then just put the number next.
Yeah, I got it. Let me zoom in.
Where's Jesters when you need him?
All right. Mendy. Let's go one by one, people. KJ.
Mendy.
Yes.
Very good save first half. I thought it was pretty decent. I was a bit nervous at times when he had the ball to feet, but distribution was actually quite decent. I give him a 6.7. 7. I give him a 7.
7. Okay. Matt. Australian Matt.
6. I think he did well. Distribution.
I mean, it's Matt.
That's
What do you
really
expect?
harsh.
Harsh. What do you mean harsh? What,
Basically,
made one-
whatever Mendy's actual rating is, put it 1 or 2 below, and that's what Matt's going to give.
Hang on, he made one save when it hit the corner bar. It was right to his hand. Camera save. It was a good save.
What about
Then-
that block? The one that he did.
That was Thiago Silva.
No, but there was one.
Oh, when there was that deflection, yeah, he made a
Yeah.
save. That's his job. Good on him. He made a save. The defenders kept a clean sheet. Did he
Wow,
give them
that's
10s?
that's really harsh.
But he
man.
didn't.
Yeah,
But he didn't do anything that
the
stand out to
striker
me.
scores. Well done. That's their job.
He didn't, but he
Do we not-
didn't
do we
stand
not- do we
out.
not
He didn't stand
praise
out to
him
where like 7 or 8 or 10. He had an average game where he made no massive errors, but he didn't do anything strongly good. So I'll give him a 6. A 5's an
Wow.
average game. I think he did a bit above average. 6.
Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Of course, we'll go through everyone. Of course. So we've got 7 and a 6. Alfred.
You know what? I'm gonna change mine to 6.5. I hear Matt. I was gonna go 6.5. I give him the benefit.
Oh my days!
I give him the benefit. I hear him. I hear him.
W mans. W's.
Bro.
KJ.
No more BLM.
I'm gonna clip
Kansas
this.
City.
I'm gonna clip
Kansas
that.
City.
I'm joking. All right, 6.5 and 6, Mr. Alfred.
Nah, see, I think we're a bit more calm because we ended up winning the game, but Mendy saved our asses a few times there, so I'm going to give him a 7. And I think he reminded us that he's still got some quality there. You know, he wasn't perfect, but you know, for those who are saying that you know, Kepa should start over him and he's crap and this and that, there were some little reminders there that he's still got it. So yeah, 7.
Okay. 7, so 6.5, 6, and 7. So that's 6.5 at the moment, I think. Matt?
I'm not going to bottle it. 7, unlike KJ what said.
Okay. 7, and I'm going to go for 7 as well. So it's like 7 wins today, guys, because Sindre is out eating.
I was just about 6.8 technically, so I think he gets a 6.8.
Okay, 6.8.
So guys, that's their first number, 6.8. Oh, I 5. Oof. 2 decimal places.
There we have it, folks. Okay. Oh, yeah, the formation, guys. Come on. You got to tell me about the formation, you lot,
I
man.
didn't realize I saw the Ukrainian. I don't know I had the Ukrainian colors there. It's not Zinchenko.
Yeah. Let's start with Koulibaly. We'll start with KJ.
Flipping amazing debut from Koulibaly. Everything about his game was just perfect. It's what we need in defense. To all the people that wrote him off immediately, sucked his nuts. Obviously, he had the game of his life out there. Solid guy. I give him an 8. I'll give him an 8. I thought it was, for a debut, I thought it was very solid.
Okay. I agree with 8. I think that was a good debut for sure. Better than Rudiger. Matt from Australia.
I think 8.5. I think the way he handled himself that game, in terms of, structural positioning, leadership, and just in quality in general, it's fantastic. I mean, we don't see a lot of that at Chelsea. We don't see a lot of players coming in their first game. They're like already having 9s and 10s. Like, look, I can name, so many players that come in their first game, they've got 3s and 4s and they never turn up. Koulibaly is a different player. He's a class player. And for a first game, 8.5, 100%.
Nice. Very nice. Alfred?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with what Matt said. And just to add to the players playing their first game thing, I don't know if you remember Thiago Silva's first game, but it was a freaking disaster.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he passed the ball directly to an opposition player, and they just basically ran through on goal and scored, if I remember correctly, something along those lines. So to play the way he did, it was phenomenal. So yeah.
Sorry, just quickly. I think you don't need to watch Loftus-Cheek again today. Yeah, if you're saying wing back position, if he fits there and stuff. I think
It's
you need to go rewatch it again. I know Matt J Ball will have something to say, but you can stay muted. Don't even unmute yourself because I'll mute you again. Yep, you're back to mute. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Next time, son. Next time. Who's next?
Oh,
I win.
oh,
Hey,
they
why
both have
you-
control. They both have control.
Stop removing me, man.
I win.
Stop removing me. All right. Who's next? Alfred, I went through you, right?
Yep.
Sorry, Matt, you're next. Koulibaly.
I agree with Matt. 8.5 man the match for me.
You agree with Matt?
Yeah, he actually spoke a lot of facts there.
For one.
Fantastic debut. Fantastic.
Oh my god.
Bro, Sadiq is going to get good internet from that.
Better than Rudiger. Fantastic debut. There you go.
We'll stick with 8.5. Debut special, people. All right.
What are you doing? Why are you moving the players?
I'm checking. I'm just checking if everyone's looking.
Come on, let's get the next one.
Next one, guys. Thiago Silva. We'll start with KJ again.
Also thought he was very solid at the back. Him and Koulibaly are just absolute rocks. Yeah, it just goes to show you age is nothing but a number when it comes to these two. So very impressed.
Hang on, hold on, hang on. Oh, stop there. That sentence is not suitable for YouTube. What you just said there. But continue.
Really?
What do you say?
I'm not gonna repeat it. Did you hear what he said?
He said age is nothing but a number, right?
Yeah, you can't say that.
Why can't you say it? There's a song. There's a famous song called "Age is Nothing But a Number."
No. I mean, like you can say it, but like it's a pause. You know, like age is just a number. Like pause, guys. Pause. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Think before you speak,
This is
guys.
PG, man. This is PG. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, guys. Don't
man,
worry.
I'm a child of God, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's
Good,
move on.
good.
Let's move on.
Obviously, there's exceptions, man.
I'm a child. Let's move on. Let's move on.
There we have it.
Silva, for me, gets an 8 as well.
8. Okay. Australian Matt.
I want to say the exact same as Koulibaly, 8.5. Again,
Okay.
you know, this guy's playing through hamstring injury, whatever it is. Like he's still pushing it through. Proper Chelsea, unlike Andrea Christina, our first unisex player in the men's team to come in and go for a full stomach. It's a real player. It's a real man. And I'm giving him 8.5. It's class, man. I said before, you know, I don't think he can play a full season, but if he can, all I mean is put this guy in. He's just a baller, man.
Well said, man. Well said. Alfred.
Did he come off at all, or did he play the entire game?
I don't know if he
Entire
came
game.
off at the end. Actually,
Nah,
did he come off at the end?
No,
or
entire 100 minutes. He played the entire 100 minutes.
Well, still, at that age in this league and the way that he played as well, I have to give man a 9.
9.
Yes.
Wow.
That is
Shocking.
a madness of a score.
That's a madness from Alfred. Absolute madness. What was the key point where he stood out for Chelsea? Let's see if Alfred remembers. What was the key thing that he done in the game?
The key thing that he done,
Yeah.
what he always does. I can't remember any key specific.
There was one key. It was a 2-on-1. Gray
that
was
good
running at him, and he was on a through ball to
Yeah,
Gordon,
man.
and he put his foot out and he intercepted it. That was the
That's
best of the game. Thiago Silva, vintage Thiago Silva, as always, people. Okay, so we have 8.5, 8.5, 9. I don't know if Matt is there, so we'll forget about him.
I'm here. I'm
Oh.
just not on camera.
Okay. Yeah, rating.
8.5. Typical, as you said, vintage Thiago Silva. Makes defending look effortless. I think even though he's 37, 38, best centre-back on the planet right now. No doubt about that. Doesn't get bullied like
Ruben
Van Dijk.
Diaz.
No.
No
You see
way.
him in that Champions League
Laporte?
final? Bum. He's absolute bum. Thiago
Laporte?
Silva is the best centre-back.
John Stones.
Johnston.
John Stones. You can say
Samuel
Van Dijk?
Umtiti. Samuel Umtiti.
Van Dijk.
Okay,
No,
you're just
Van-
throwing names there.
Silva won't get bullied by Mitrovic like he did.
Yeah, did you
Matic.
see Van Dijk today? Virgil Van Disney, man. Look at this guy. Always. You can't defend, man.
So we'll give Silva 8.75.
Yeah, 8.75. Yeah, even that.
Now, one of Australian Matt's favorite players, Azpilicueta. KJ. Surprised KJ is still here, fam. This guy's telling me he's got work in there, unless he's multitasking.
Yo,
It's waffling.
The more you bring it up, the more I'm going to leave. Azpilicueta.
That's racist. This guy left. Oh my days, bro.
He dipped.
This guy is actually a fraud. Hey, KJ, you're a fraud, fam. You're actually a fraud, bro. Matt, Australian Matt.
Bro, where's Joshy, man? Where's Joshy? He's supposed to replace
He asked
him.
for the link. I gave it to him.
Oh, Joshy. Azpilicueta, I would say 6.8. 6.8. You know, just under the 7.
6.8.
No, you know, I'll say 7. I'll say 7. I think 7. He did well. Again, I think there was a couple of times where he was, I think, too far up the pitch. A couple of times, you know, I think there was that first time in the 20th minute when, what's his name, Gordon had a couple runs on the left hand side and he wasn't there to track back. And I don't like when Gordon gets that free space.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think 7. I think we should have moved him on. Personally, I think he's a legend to the club, legend to you know. Statue should be built outside for him. He's won it all, but he needs to move on. You know, this is a club, but if he stays, I'm fine with it. He just needs to prove on that pitch. But today, 7, man.
Well said, man. Well said. 6.8, you said, right?
It's a 7.
Oh, 7. Sorry, I said 6.8. Alfred.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll agree with that. 7.
Very short, simple, easy from Alfred. No time wasted on him. Matt?
Well, Azpi was always known for being consistent, 7 out of 10. I think he is declining a little bit. He can't last a full 90. So now it's instead of a consistent 7, he's a consistent 6.5. So I'll give him 6.5.
Mm-hmm. Breaking news, people. Breaking news. Marcus Alonso has asked Thomas Tuchel to leave Chelsea Football Club.
KJ, you're a fraud, fam.
Get out of here, KJ.
Man just left like that. I feel disrespected, man. We'll give Azpilicueta a 6.9. Okay. Reece James, people. I don't know who's still here. Oh, Matt's still here. Okay, Matt.
Reece James. I think Reece James was everywhere today. He was all over the ball. Like, you know, he was everywhere. And that's what I like to see from Reece James because, you know, when he's always on the ball, he's always doing good stuff. So I'll give him an 8. Solid 8. I think he did well. He was very progressive with the ball. Him and Kante did some good link-ups. Hit some good through balls, through cross-ins. I'll give him a solid 8, man. Continue from here.
Nice. Alfred?
Yeah, I agree. Again, always such a good performer for such a young player. I say it all the time. I cannot express how excited I am to see this guy playing for years to come. He's going to be an absolute legend by the time he goes. I will give him an 8 also.
What rate did you give him? Sorry, 8?
Huh?
Did you give him an 8?
Yes.
8. Okay, cool. Matt, Boehly ball.
It's gonna sound a bit harsh, but I have very high standards for Reece James, as he deserves. But I'm sorry, but them corners today were so poor. It was 9 times out of 10 it was him taking the corners. They weren't good enough. I think he did okay. I don't think he was anything special today. He did work hard. He did well. But for that, I'll give him a 6.5.
Wow. So we've got a lot of comments here agreeing with you, Matt. James was poor today. Are you mad? He was losing the ball a lot. James flopped every set piece opportunity. James was full of mistakes today. 6.5. James was average. Wow. 2 sides to the story, people. I do agree that James was everywhere. He was trying his best. I think the final piece wasn't good enough.
Yeah, but was he terrible because of his set pieces or overall? 'Cause a lot of
I think he
people
was
are-
average overall. But when he
Alfred,
set
defensively,
pieces,
he
let
wasn't
down
good
a
enough. If
few
being
marks.
real, you take 10 corners, bro, and you can't beat the first man, or you can't hit a target, or Cucurella managed to do a better corner within the first.
Yeah, all right, but he's a
And even that free kick as well.
Free kick.
Hey,
His free kicks weren't good enough either.
yeah, all right, but he's a defender. So let's talk about his defense. How did he defend?
Yeah, he defended, but as Azpilicueta defended, he got 6.9.
Fair enough. I think people.
I think 7. I think 7 would have been a better rating for him. 7.
I've just got very high standards for him, so
That's fair.
I think if Trent had the game Reece James had, I think we would have slated him.
Look, to be fair, yeah, I do have to take stuff like corners and that into consideration, which I didn't actually do. So, yeah, my bad on that one.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Ben Chilwell, this one will be a very, very interesting one. A lot of hate on social media, on Twitter. Let's say American Matt. Australian Matt, sorry.
So pause. No hate towards Silva, but I'll probably give him a 6. I think he's in the recovering stage. He didn't do that well.
What the penalty, bro?
He didn't want the penalty. That's great. Jorginho scored the penalty. Did we give him an 8? No. When we get to Jorginho, I'll keep it consistent there. But Chilwell, he's not ready. He's not ready to come in and just jump in. That's why we bought Cucurella. That's why we have these other players there. I'll give Chilwell a 6. I think he did well. I don't think he made any major mistakes, but he didn't really do much. And I don't blame him. I'm not going to see him go Chilwell out. I think Cucurella, I've always said, is probably a replacement or rotational player for Chilwell until he gets ready. And then when she was ready in September or October, whenever the hell he gets ready, Cucurella slots in that left centre back, and it's a win-win. Problem solved. So at this moment in this game, I'll give him a 6.
Fair play. We have a special guest. He just returned from White Hart Lane today, following Tottenham's 4-1 win. Mr. Chama, how are you?
Good.
What's up? You look so tired. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Where you been for the last 4 hours? You didn't join my watch along. You didn't join at the start.
Where was the link? Where was the link
for this one? I seen the link for this one. Where were you? 44 minutes.
I was getting ready, innit? Did you want to scruffy me? Or
a platoon?
To put your makeup on and everything.
It's fine. No, Nip, I'm just joking, man. Welcome to the stream, of course. We've had Matt's opinion on Chilwell 6. Alfred, you're next, Mr. Alfred. Your opinion on Chilwell?
Yeah, I agree with that because can't expect too much of him at this stage. So, yeah, I'll agree with Matt, and I think he did all right considering coming off that really serious injury and that. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got 2 6s. Matt Jable.
I'll give him a 6.5 like James. I think I'm being a bit lenient on him because of his injury. And it's natural that he'll have to get back. I don't think he made any major mistakes. A little bit off the ball. But it's natural with that type of injury that he's going to have these kind of mental issues more than anything. So I think we've got to give him a little bit of time coming back. But 6.5, I don't think it was dreadful. Don't think it was great either.
Yeah, but then again, he won the penalty, and that's the difference.
That's why I'm not giving him a 6. I'm giving it a 6.5.
So just for winning the penalty, the difference in winning the game that helped us got the game only gives you 0.5.
So does Jorginho give us a 9?
I think J5 will probably get a 7 at least.
I think Jorginho, honestly, I give Jorginho a 6.5 as well.
But he scored the penalty, and you need that goal to win the game.
Sadiq, how much I'm a massive fan of Jorginho. You know how much I defend Jorginho, but today he just seemed off. Like he won that penalty, he scored it, great. Apple makes it 6.5. But wait, well, let's get to Jorginho next. Let's finish Chilwell.
So Chilwell 6.5 from everyone.
Well, you got Nippon.
Jorginho. I'm gonna give him
No,
a
Chilwell.
Sorry.
Sure.
Matt, you were talking about Jorginho for so long, so I got confused. Chilwell, gonna give him a 6.
So I think it's maybe a 6.4. I think.
Yeah, that.
6.4, lads. Jennifer.
What? Don't call my girl Jennifer because some twat said it twice. You know, we don't need to see that hit that name here. But Jorginho, I give you 6.5. 0.5 because he scored the penalty, but other than that, he wasn't that great. You know, he made a lot of mistakes. I think his positioning was all over the place. It's not the Jorginho we normally see week in, week out. He's going to have some flaws, but it's not something to jump the gun. We still need a Frankie de Jong. You know, we're not going to lose this game. Have a bad performance from Jorginho and instantly, you know, say we need Frankie de Jong. We definitely need Frankie de Jong. Jorginho in or out doesn't matter. But Jorginho is going to be very important to us in the coming season. He's not playing for Italy in the World Cup. He's a very important player, and I will keep him in this midfield until he can't play anymore because he's playing on painkillers last season and he's pushing. He plays for the badge, and he's proper Chelsea. And I'll play him until he wants to leave this club. So Jorginho 6.5, but he needs to move on and go to the next game.
There we have it, folks. Well said there. Alfred, over to you, my friend.
Match winner. I'm gonna give man a 7.
That's where I agree, man. That's where I agree. 7. I think that's where I would have put him personally for winning the game. Without that, would have probably slated him a bit today. So we've got 6.5. We've got 7. Matt Jable.
So where am I putting Jennifer?
Oh.
I'm joking.
Only Christina Slender here. Only Christina Slender.
I'm gonna give him a 6.
What?
Yes, he scored the penalty, which is I'll give him a little bit higher. But I thought he was very. I would actually agree with Matt that was typical Jorginho in the fact that it was typical of his mistakes.
It's not typical. He does this every week. It's not typical.
Well,
when was the last time he did this?
Huh?
He doesn't do this.
Nearly every game.
Oh, every game. If he was nearly every game, he'll be gone by now, and Tuchel wouldn't play him.
No,
because this guy's a class mid for the week.
We've still got people like Ross Barkley, Timo Werner, and many
players.
Yeah,
because no one's Juventus, and Napoli, and Lazio are begging for Jorginho. They're on their knees for Jorginho.
Are they?
Tuchel doesn't want to get rid of him.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. His manager wants him. Well, man, manager wants him in Juventus.
Okay.
He wants to go to Juventus, but Tommy T wants him to play for the badge because he's proper Chelsea.
Okay. We'll
Guys, let's just leave it there, please. Just a rating for J5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6.
6. Okay, so we got 6.5, 7, 6. So at the moment, it looks like around 6.5. Nippin, you're the decider. J5, the winning penalty to win us the game. 1-0, 3 points. We've officially beaten Everton at Goodison Park for the first time since 2017. Where will you give? What rating will you give J5?
7, purely because we won the game.
Thank you. This is why I have Nippin on.
Nippin FC.
Nippin Sharma, guys, for the win. Kante, let's see the slander from Matt.
Yeah, I'm not gonna slander Kante. I mean, I would probably give him a 7. I think he was pretty progressive with the way he was forward, but he didn't do that well. Actually, I think he did actually quite well. I'm not gonna lie. I think Kante did quite well. Actually, I'll probably give him a 7.5. I think he did better than Jay. I'll give him a 7.5. I think now that I think about it, he did very well to the point that he was all over the place, and I don't think he lost the ball. I remember him tracking back in the box and bringing the ball, from the box to the halfway line, and doing some dribbles. So I think he did good, and I will give him a 7.5, and I hopefully he can stay in this form because it was a good match he had. It's something that he can look at and go like, all right, I did well. Just let's continue, this good form again because I don't want him to drop like last season.
Okay, so what did you give him, 7 or 7.5? Sorry,
7.5.
7.5. Okay, Alfred.
Yeah, I agree. 7.5, and again, another player who shows that he's still got his quality. So don't write him off. he's still a very, very valuable player. And personally, I am glad, very glad that we still have him.
Okay. Sorry, I was checking something. What was the rating that you gave him? Sorry.
Same as Matt, which was
7.5.
yeah.
Okay. Matt Jable,
I'm gonna give the same reasons.
7.5. Nippin, please, a simple, easy answer.
A 7.
Okay. That's fine. And here we go. Sindre, the Norwegian version of Minerals FC. Kante.
7.5.
Oh, that was quite short. Fair play.
Yeah,
7.5. 7.5 people. That's what everyone's saying. So, Nippin, what are you saying in the private chat? When is the draw for the UCL group stages? It's a good question.
Yeah, when they pick out of the pot, when they decide the groups, basically.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it means? I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
End of August, I think, because you've got the final qualifying games like the 20th of August or something like that.
They have it, folks.
Thank you, Matt.
They have it. Let's
That's
talk
all right,
about special player people. Havertz.
Oh,
Matt.
God.
Still key.
I'm being serious when I say it's one.
Come on.
No, I'm being serious. What
Come
did
on.
he
Let's
do?
be realistic, man. Let's make it like Football Manager.
I'm being serious. If I had the option right now, if Real Madrid came to me right now and goes, I'll give you 80 million for Kai Havertz, I'll say, here you go, take him. I'll pay for the plane ticket. Go, because this guy has done nothing for us since he's joined properly. What numbers has he physically shown? He scored a goal in Champions League. He's had 3-4 good runs. What else has he done? Today is a 1. He did absolutely nothing. He was invincible. He had that one shot from outside the boot at the 60th minute, and that's it. He did nothing. This is one of the worst performances I've seen from him. And it's the first game back. Horrible performance. 1. Worst player on that pitch. Worse than all the Everton players.
Wow. So you giving him a 1?
Give me a 1.
Wow.
That's lucky. He's lucky to get a 1. Not gonna lie, he's lucky to get a 1.
Wow. Big statement there from Mr. Matt. Alfred, what are you?
Yeah, Matt beat me to it. I was going to say 1.5, but I agree with him. I'm dropping it down for
1.5.
Alfred's got to be a little bit positive.
I was going to drop it back down to 1 like Matt, because he's right.
Wow, you're not actually being really that harsh.
We're being realistic. We're not sugarcoating him like all these other fans are.
But I think one's a bit over the top.
What did he do though? Like we could look at Jorginho.
If that was a Lukaku performance, we'd be all be giving him 1 right now.
Yeah,
he was pressing.
One up front. Anyone knows up front. That's a 1 performance. Players,
Unfortunately, Werner is injured.
I don't think he's actually injured. I think that's a fake excuse.
Send him to fucking Saudi Arabia. I don't care. Get him out of this team, man. With his 250k wages. Werner. That's
no, it's not 250. It's 270.
Oh, 270, even more. And then take Havertz with you. You could hold your hands on the plane. Go back to Germany or something.
Matt J. Bull, Havertz?
Or 1 because he put his shot on the right way around.
Yo, are you not serious? 1.
Siddiq, what would you give him then? What would you give him?
I'll give him like a 4.
What did he do even deserve for? What did he physically
The thing is though, yeah, I watched Lukaku for a whole season. I've never seen him get a 1.
I even made him that bad that I gave him a poo emoji. There was one time he didn't even deserve
Matt,
1.
That can be seen as racism. That can be seen as racism, by the way.
How?
I don't know. This generation, they turn everything to racism, bro. Like
anyway, just don't bring it up, and they won't. So,
yeah.
Okay,
but
cool.
But the thing on Havertz is like, what did he do? Like, we all knew Lukaku was shit anyway. We didn't care. Come game week 5, we didn't care. But we know Havertz. Oh, some of us know Havertz has potential, and a lot of people back Havertz. But where is this physical numbers? Where is this prospect that we paid 80 million for? This guy isn't a kid anymore. He still thinks he's a baby. He is James Charles without the UCL final goal. I'm telling you right now, because this guy's hopeless.
Yeah, don't forget the like we're saying with Werner, the Bundesliga attacks. He was putting up numbers in the league where the defensive line is higher, so his stats looked better than they did. So
Bundesliga
but
tax, man.
yeah, but he needs to put on some pounds. He needs to bulk up a little bit, get a little bit more physical. I love I saw more hold up play from Broja than I did from Havertz this game, and they're almost the same height as well. Just like
Yeah, he was on for 15 minutes, and I think we can at least sit here and say, Broja pressed, Broja challenged. I sit here and I say, what the hell did Havertz do? Tell me one thing Havertz did. I don't know. He didn't dribble. He didn't make us. I don't know if he made a single pass. I can't tell you what Havertz did because I don't know. I didn't see him do anything. I watched the whole game. I was watching it. Didn't look away for 90 minutes. What did he do?
I'm not sure, bro. I don't know what he'd actually done. But I just never give a person one in it. I think that's just a bit mad still.
What's
Maybe
the
that's
point
just
of having the rating there if you're never going to give it to someone?
Sorry?
What's the point of having the rating of 1 there if you're never going to give it to someone?
Yeah, because is it really that realistic though to give someone 1?
Yes.
Honestly, I gotta go now. I'm heading off now.
Oh, cool.
Heading
Take
off
care,
now,
man.
Sandeep. Be up to everyone, Alfred,
Come on.
Matt, Nippon, and Sindre. Be up to everyone. I'll catch you for the Tottenham
take care,
if
Matt.
you
Sleep
guys
well.
are around.
Yeah,
everyone enjoy
definitely.
that, man.
Watch along for Tottenham, definitely. 100%.
Alright, I'll see you there then. Big up,
That's
guys.
gonna
See ya.
be an interesting game next week.
That's going to be a big game.
Yeah.
Big game. Big encounter where Tottenham have won 3-0 away from home at Stamford Bridge.
No, other way around.
God, if that happens. Jeez.
What would you say?
Yeah, but wait, that game is at Stamford Bridge?
No, it's at White Hart Lane.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good because we are
in the home end.
I'm joking. It's Stamford Bridge. Stamford Bridge. Because I might be able to go.
Dang, because we are so much better away from
The
home.
Leicester game, Sadiq.
Sorry?
Are you going to the Leicester game?
When's that?
I think 3 weeks from now.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't get a ticket. Basically, all my friends are giving me tickets for free for Tottenham's game, so I might go. But I prefer to watch along live stream personally. Like today was a success.
Fair enough.
So look, let's finish Havertz. Of course, we got 1-1. Nippin, what did you give Havertz?
I'm lucky the other Matt's not here. I'm giving him a 3.
Yeah, that's a realistic Nippin for me personally. 3 is definitely realistic. Sindri.
For me, it's hard because I didn't see much of him. Like I didn't see the first half, and he went off. He should have gotten off earlier. He should have gotten off before Mount, in my opinion. Even though I didn't see most of the first half, but like I would say 1 is a little bit too low. No, too high. Yeah, too low. So I'm going. Yeah. So I'm going to go with a 3 as well. Because like I said, I didn't see much of him, so it's hard for me to judge something I didn't see from the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, no, fair play. Look, so we've got 1-1, 3-3, and I want to go for 5.5.
There's 3 ones.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 1s and 2 3s and 1 6.
What do you mean 6?
Huh?
You giving him a 6?
You just said 5.5.
Then I heard 3 1s in it. I thought it was 2 1s.
You're just trying to average it out, so don't look bad.
Just give him the average like 3.5.
Man's doing a jester.
I'll give him a 4.
Yeah.
So just put 2 on there.
Yeah, nice. That's better.
How did James get a 7? He was the second worst player behind the pitch. Spurs will eat us alive if we play like this against them. I didn't say 4.
You did
Nah.
say 4 at first. He
When?
said 4, then 5.5 and 6.
When did I say 4?
Like before, when we were you were saying, "Oh, 4 is more of a realistic rating."
I look at Pid. No way.
Yes, big up, my man. Big up
You
to
got to come
Uncle.
back, show haters. Just like
Justice.
Sadiq is currently just combating not common knowledge.
I love Justice, man.
I'm nervous for it next week because we're playing Stamford Bridge. We've been awful lately. Well, worse than we have. We're better away from
Are you
home now.
forgetting something? It's
What?
Tottenham.
Yeah, it's Tottenham who won 4-1 today.
4-1 today.
Oh,
Who
come
gives
on.
a shit? They were playing Chelsea.
Southampton.
They're going to give us a lot of opportunities, and we're going to kill them, mate. Minimum 3-0.
I wouldn't underestimate this Tottenham side now under Conte.
I would.
I wouldn't. Like, the signings have been fairly decent. And don't forget, they still have one of the best attacks in the Premier League with Kane, Son, and Kulusevski. Like,
How many did they score today?
Is Kulusevski better than Salah? Is he better than Bernardo Silva?
Bernardo Silva's a centre mid, so that's a bad comparison, Nippon.
I swear. Wait, doesn't Pep play him on the wing though? I
No,
swear, like
he used to.
Mahrez
They play Foden, Mahrez. Yeah, Bernardo usually plays in the center now, as one of the center mids. So yeah, I'm not saying Kulusevski is better than them. I'm saying he's a decent. Like he had a very good first half or like 6 months for Tottenham. So I would say like don't underestimate them. But, so yeah.
Earth to Josh. Earth to Josh.
Josh asked me for a link, and then he didn't even come on. Come on, guys, man. We got just in the comments. We got Just CFC. We had the other Matt return. Everyone's back, people. Everyone's happy Chelsea are back. Alfred's here. Matt J. Bull's here. Nip and Sharma appears after 45 minutes.
Ads even came.
Sorry?
Ads even came for a little bit.
Ads, yeah, CFC ads even came as well, which is a massive surprise. There's a lot of things happening, man. Like I said, people, watch-alongs from now on for the games. If me and Matt are definitely available. Matt, I think we might keep the watch-alongs going after the game in future. But anyways, in terms of private chat, no, not that ads, you clown. Man. I'm gonna have to just nipping. Nipping, don't worry, just nipping. Just leave it, please.
He's forgetting.
No, let's leave it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mount, guys. Mount.
Player 9 and 10. What do you mean?
Sorry?
Player 9 and 10.
No, it's meant to be on the left side first and then the right side. But I started with the striker this time.
Yeah. I just
right, Sindre. Let's have it right, Sindre.
Let's have it right. Minerals FC people. Let's go. Alfred, Mount, please.
So you thought my score for Havertz was a bit harsh, huh? Fair enough. 0.5.
Fair enough, Alfred. Fair enough.
Say that again.
0.5.
One more time.
0.5.
Damn.
Game, set, match, done.
Bye-bye.
0.5. Seriously.
Yes.
Bro, listen, guys. When players have a really, really bad game, realistically, no one gets under 3. Realistically, like this 1 and 0.5, you will never see that on TV or when you're actually.
Yeah, that's because TV is like just PC. They want pander to the players.
No, but realistically, you can't actually give someone a 1.
Why can't you
bro.
get? What's the point of even having the rating there if you're never going to give it to someone?
Precisely.
Because a number.
You might as well
because
just
it's a
say,
number just sits there. You're
let's
not
do
actually
player
you don't
ratings
have to
from
use it.
3 to 10.
Yeah, but no one really gets a 10 either. Let's be real.
I
Yes,
see a
they
lot
do.
of people give 10s.
I've given 10s before.
Yeah, that's you, bro.
Oh,
I mean, you give Mount 0.5, but you give
do I
10s.
not
It kind of
count?
tells you a lot.
Yeah, does it? Well, how can I give him anything higher or equal to Havertz? Havertz at least made a cameo, right? At least I saw him on camera every now and then. I forgot that
You
Mount
might
was
saw
even
that
playing.
Mount do his angry eyes occasionally.
I think you're being a bit racist.
Guys, I forgot that Mason Mount blocked a possible shot today.
Yes, thank you.
From one of the Everton corners,
Yes.
it fell to one of the Everton players. Like Mendy saved it, like the one of the corner one. Mendy punched it. It fell to the Everton player. The shot Mendy saved. Then Everton got a rebound, and Mount blocked it, and then Mendy caught it. So
Sindra, you got the minerals.
Mount
You got the
could have
minerals.
saved. Mount possibly saved Chelsea 2 points, even though there was probably like two or three people on the line. But we don't know if that would have gone in or not if Mount would have stood in the way.
You got the minerals. You got
So-
the minerals. Yeah.
So you can say Mount also made a more impact than Havertz because of that block.
They have it.
Even though he didn't do much in the attacking side, he saved Chelsea possible 2 points.
Nice.
I'm judging him as an attacker because that's what he is.
Yeah, but this is what we're talking about. Reece James as well.
Well, let's just get through it. We'll settle that Alfred's 0.5.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's getting really, really dark over here. Sorry.
Yeah, that's because it's getting late.
Yeah, it is getting late. Mount, very quickly, guys. So we had 1, 0.5, and
No one
Nipper,
else
what
gave
do you
a
give?
rating apart from Alfred.
Yeah.
Oh, so 0.5. Okay, Matt.
Well, Mount is the glue of the team.
This guy said, let's get through it. And now he's
Hold
mocking
on.
it.
Mount is the glue that you get from the 99p store that doesn't work after 20 minutes. Mount was dreadful today. Mount was Casper the Ghost. I didn't even see him. John Seamer, you do not see me. I give him a 3 out of 10 because he did do some sort of impact at times. But
So he gets a 3 out of 10, but Havertz gets 1.
It's his usual ghost performance. Oh, I thought Havertz was by far the worst player on the pitch. He's probably the worst player in the Premier League today, except Salisu, because I know he just did dreadful. But
he scored an own goal.
Yeah, so but he was one of the worst players in the Premier League today in general, Havertz. So that's fair. Mount made minimal impact, but at least he does his usual rare press and that. So I'll give him a 3 out of 10 to be nice. But I don't want to see these Casper the Ghost performances this season, or he will get dropped. Simple as that.
Wow. Big statement.
No hat tricks against Norwich is going to save you this time.
Wow. It's a big statement. So you gave him a 3, yeah?
Yeah.
So we got 3, 0.5. Nip and Sharma.
I'm giving him a 3.
Yes, Nippin.
Nip and Sharma strikes again. He's teaching Alfred how to rate players, bro.
Coolly and calmly as you like.
Cool. Minerals.
I like it how it reacts to Nippin giving a 3 in a positive way, but reacts negative to me giving him a 3.
Yeah, you're always negative anyway. But Sindri.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give him a 3. I like
minerals.
Even though Havertz and Mount didn't do much, and you can say either one of them were probably one of our worst. I would say that we shouldn't give them. It should be closely in the ranking of how they rating on what to give them.
It's true. It should be very close, definitely. So it looks like he's going to be getting a 2.5. I'll give him a 4.
Can I just ask before we move on to like Sterling, thoughts on the new kit, like the away kit?
Yes, Matt's favorite kit.
I think it's shite, but it looks all right on the players.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
it's just that fucking pattern, that shitty fucking pattern.
Like I like the color, like the light blue color on it.
No, but I just don't like any of it.
Yeah, but do you prefer the last year's kit?
I didn't buy last year's kit either. I haven't bought a kit for 2 years because they've all been trash. I'm not wasting my money on kits I don't like.
Fair enough. I respect that.
Sorry, got off camera for a bit.
Has everyone given the rating yet? Sterling, guys. Sterling. Let's go with Sterling. Start with Alfred. Sterling.
Yeah, as I said, very impressed with him. Showed great skill, great pace, but I can't give him anything too high because he didn't score or get any assists. So I'll probably say 6 for his effort.
Sterling.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm kind of disappointed. Some of these ratings.
Disappointed.
6 for Sterling.
Very good effort, as I said, he showed a lot of good things, but how can I give him anything higher than that? Because he
was the only attacking threat out of the 3 out of Havertz and Mount. He was the only one that got the ball, turned, dribbled past players, had chances, had an offside goal, unfortunately, had a chance blocked off the line or cleared by a player that blocked it. 6 is a very, very harsh rating, Alfred, in my opinion.
Well, as I said, man, I was impressed with him. I said that he did good things.
You can't be impressed with it if you gave him a 6, bro.
Yeah, because he didn't ultimately, even though he did a lot of good things, he didn't do his job as an attacker in the end. He did not score. He did not get an assist. So although he was very good and looked very impressive, that's my score for him.
Yeah, you have given attackers higher ratings than that when they haven't done their job, Alfred. So I would also say that 6 is a little bit harsh to him. I would say 7 or 7.5 in my opinion.
I'm disappointed in some of these ratings, man. I'm hurt, Robbie. I think 6 is very hard for Sterling. I think Sterling was brilliant today. Maybe didn't get a goal and assist, but was involved. Was involved everywhere. Scored offside goal, had chances, took on players, was everywhere. Wasn't hiding like Havertz or Mount. He was sharp.
What are you giving him then?
I'll give him at least a 7.
At least a 7.
At least a 7.
I would say 7. I would say 7 is the best rating
I think 7
for
is
him.
a fair one, definitely.
Yeah.
Like some people might say 8.5 because of his energy. Because what Chelsea fans have been through over the last year, it's just no one cares in that front 3. No one tries. We wanted to see Pulisic's form from lockdown era where he takes on players, and I've been complaining about him coming off the bench, doesn't look bothered, doesn't look happy. Even him coming on today, very, very positive. Taking on players, was dribbling, was doing everything. That's what we want to see, and that's why some of you guys are saying Raheem Sterling and Pulisic might be the best 2 going forward, especially with taking on players. So I was happy with both of them, Pulisic and Sterling. I think Sterling was probably our, one of our best players today, maybe 3rd or 4th best player.
Yeah.
But okay, that's fine. Alfred give a 6, of course. Matt, have you disappeared for a bit?
No, I'm here. I'm good.
Matt, what's your rating for Sterling?
I think he played very well, as you said. Should have got a penalty. He made some very good run. Obviously, the offside goal is what it is. What I really liked about him is he likes to take a risk. He likes to try and do something different. He's not just stuck in just this one way of playing that he has to play like that and he can't do anything else. But he he looked so much different. He looked like a City player. He didn't look like a Chelsea player, which was nice to see. I understand that he didn't get a goal or anything in the end. He didn't contribute as much. But I will give him a 7.5 for his ratings. I don't normally give an attacker that hasn't scored like that high, but I thought he played very well today. I want to see more from him. I'm happy to see it.
Nipin Sharma. Muted. Muted.
Nippon, you're muted.
You're muted.
I think he was our best attacker today.
He was.
I mean, that's not difficult, of course. I mean, Havertz and Mount were bad, bro. But yeah, rate him, please.
8.
8. See, Alfred, man, when I say 7, bro, don't look. You looked at me weirdly when I said 7 because I said, listen, somebody might give him an 8.
Or 8.5.
Yeah.
7.5.
7.5, 8, 7, 6. And Sindri?
You're giving him 8s plus. No goal, no assist. Purely on effort. You're giving him an 8 plus.
I didn't say 8.
I'll talk a few points.
I didn't say 8.
Somebody did. Somebody was criticized. Did somebody just say 8?
Nipin Sharma.
I'm changing it to 7.
Why are you getting scared of Alfred?
Okay, 8.
No, listen. Nippin wasn't criticizing me, so he can do what he wants.
Oh,
okay.
Alfred is getting heated up in here.
But if you want to criticize me, and it makes no sense to give him an 8 for not doing any of his, ultimately not doing any assisting or scoring, when I gave him a 6 and actually did acknowledge that he did a lot of good things. That to me wouldn't make sense. That's why I thought one of you said 8, and to me
so hang on. What did you give Azpilicueta?
I can't even remember now.
Okay, I'm gonna look back at it. I want to check your Azpilicueta and your J5 ratings. If I hear 6 for those two guys, you're telling me their performances were on par with Sterling's performance. If
Sterling,
keyword, if you said 6 for Azpilicueta and J5, then I'm definitely gonna be at you because their performances were nowhere near Sterling's.
Sterling was clearly very, very good.
Very good, but got 6.
It was obvious that he was, trying to make an impact. The other ones, they were doing their jobs, but not as well. So fair enough. I guess I understand what you're saying. Let me know what I rated them.
Like, what about Jorginho as well? Didn't he also play really badly, according to a lot of people?
Jennifer had an average game and below par game.
Yeah,
Yes.
but why is he?
He's a 7. The reason why I've given a high rate is because without his goal,
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's true. That's
it's
true.
as simple as that.
scored a
If he
pen.
didn't have the penalty, he would be a lot lower. But he scored a winning goal. He got us the 3 points. The fact is, you could say anyone could take a penalty, but they might have missed. He scored. That's why we've boosted it up to 7. That's the only reason why he's on a 7 at the moment. So we'll go through Sterling, of course. Alpha gave us 6. Nippin said 8. Matt said 7.5, I think it was. And Sindri?
No, I'm gonna give him a 7 as well.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I think 7 would have been a fair rating for him. But I get what Matt is saying about his gameplay because we really haven't seen the others really do anything. Not even 50% of what he done today,
It's
opinion.
good to see how good Sterling was from his first. He's not played a lot of games for Chelsea yet, and he's still contribute. Yes, he didn't score any goals, but he was really involved with the play and contribute a lot
He was
in our attack.
Yeah, it was good to see. No, it was actually good to see, honestly. So
that
is our rating today, guys.
We missed this kind of
What
attacker.
rating did you give him, Sindra?
I gave Sterling a 7.
7.
Yeah, because
I gave him a 7 as well, by the way, Alfred.
Because
I gave him a 7.
I know he didn't score or got an assist, but he was involved in our attack. He was dangerous. His caused Everton some problems. Should probably have gotten a penalty. Was it the time that he was like surrounded by 3 Everton players and then got
You got
kicked
fouled.
to the kicked.
Well, he didn't just get fouled; he got sexually assaulted at one point.
All right, mate. All right, calm down. You can get cancelled for that as well, you know.
Look, that's fair, I guess. I don't know. I just for some reason I thought I heard somebody else say 8.
Nippin said 8. Nippin.
Who was going off? Yeah, but I thought somebody who was going off at me for giving him 6.
I would
Said
never have
8.
given Sterling an 8 unless he scored a goal.
Matt gave 7.5. Sindra gave 7. I gave 7, and Nippin gave 8.
Yeah. Because like this reminds me sometimes of what Hazard can do. Like he wasn't directly involved with the goal, but he was really involved with the play and how we created a goal. Like,
Yeah, I just realized, Alfred, I know what you're talking about. Basically, when Nippin said 8, I started laughing because the time when I said 7, I said, watch, some people might say 8. That's what I said. I said some people might say 7.5 or they might say 8 or 8.5. So when Nippin said 8, I started laughing, saying, I told you, Alfred. Someone
And
said
ironically,
8.
Matt also said 7.5.
Who? Yeah, Matt. Yeah, he did. So
Yeah, but
I expected it.
There's a 0.5 difference there, Nippon, from 7.5 to 8, and that's 0.5 could have been the goal as well.
No. You said no. Sadiq said someone will say 7.5 or 8. Turns out it ended.
Didn't they say 8.5, 8 or 8.5? So yeah. But we regress and should probably go back. Shall we give the subs or like talk about them?
We can talk about them because I think Matt has to go. He's got a podcast with Jesters. I don't know if any of you guys
I have 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, we get through the subs in 5 or 10 minutes.
Do you want more guests, Matt?
Me and Jess would be fine just to get through this because I don't want to spend. Obviously, I've spent. No, but I mean I've spent nearly 4 hours streaming already.
4.5 hours.
Fair enough.
We'll keep it kind of short, sweet, and get it out, get the content.
Listen,
out.
you know the podcast. You can do it for half an hour if you want. It doesn't have to be an hour, man.
That's
half
fine.
Hour,
me and Jesters have our groovy little chat for an hour, and then
no one wants to listen to you guys for an hour. That's what I'm trying to say.
I do. It's fun to listen to.
We've got to talk about how great Christian Pulisic was. That's going to take half an hour in itself.
Oh no! All right, cool. We'll just talk about the subs by itself anyway.
Yeah.
We'll start with Cucurella.
Oh.
Alfred, does he get a 6?
No.
How long was he on for?
I can check.
About 15, 20.
I don't even know.
He was impressive. I'll tell you what he done. He done a corner. He done a cross for Sterling. Those two.
Yeah.
We talked about Reece James corner, not good enough. The crossing from Marcos Alonso, not good enough. Or Chilwell. You know, he done both.
Cucurella was on for like 20 minutes because he came on in the 75th minute and then the 50 minutes plus the 10 minutes at a time. So 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So almost a little over half the second half. Or
there you go.
Would be that.
What would you rate him?
I don't even know. I honestly don't even know how to rate subs.
Yeah.
He didn't have.
I put you on the spot. That's fine. Let's be real. I put you on the spot, bro.
Hey, I'm being honest. Right? You put me on the spot, and I can't answer. I admit it.
Fair play.
5.5. There you go.
How much?
5.5. Didn't have time to do much.
Well,
I'm not gonna.
Come on, Sadiq. I would say 5.5 is a decent rating in my opinion.
5.5 is decent.
5.5 to 6 is.
You want me to give him a
like
fucking
he was
8 or
on.
a cross?
He was on for 25 minutes, and he didn't have time to do that much. So I would say, like, roughly.
To be fair, I do rate my subs a lot more less lenient because they don't have that much time.
Guys, let me just say something. An average isn't 5, by the way. An average is like towards 6.
Okay, yeah. But I said 5.5 to 6 is where we should give like Cucurella. He was impressive, yes. Maybe like a 6.5, in my opinion.
I'm shocked. Guys. I'm surprised.
Hey, I told you I told you yesterday I'm not good at these fucking things, right?
No, I'm gonna teach you this season, bro. We're doing the watch alongs and ratings this season, so I want to be teaching you properly because Cucurella was a massive impact from the bench. Even if it was 20 minutes, 25 minutes, he was a massive impact.
Yeah,
As I said, the corner, the cross, I saw everything that was different. Reece
Almost
James
could have got me more
corner.
points of fantasy. God damn it!
All right. If he comes on in the last minute and he scores the winning goal, does he get a 10?
No. So what happens is when you come on for 1 minute, okay, in general, I'm going to get to the goal, but in general, 1 minute is too short to rate. We'll say NA.
Unless you score the winner. If
Unless you score the winner.
But that's
If
what I
it's a
said.
winner, then you're just a 10 because you've won the game.
No, don't take Matt's word. Don't take Matt's word. No, it's not 10. It's not 10. It's not 10.
No, it is a 10.
No, it's not a 10. It's not a 10. He'll probably get like a 7 or 8, like J5 did today.
7 or 8 for 1 minute.
And scoring the winner. Scoring the winner is a more.
If it was 3 points, yeah. Let me tell you something, Alfred. If it was 3 points today that Cucurella scored the winner, 1 minute to go. At the end of the season, you would have come back and said, "Oh, do you remember the first day of the season, Cucurella scored that winner in minute and got us the 3 points?" And that's the difference in getting top 4 or the Premier League.
Or for example,
you would say that.
Or for example, say Liverpool and City battling out for a title, 1 point splits them, and while City win, that draw to Fulham today could have cost Liverpool a title because they didn't win it. So,
usually they have Origi. Origi will come on and score. That's why they like Origi.
He's at Milan. Yeah.
It really depends on the situation, Alfred.
Yeah.
It really depends on the situation.
Andre, who do you
I gave a guy who was on for 20 minutes or whatever it was and was okay, right? I gave him a 5.5. You're giving a guy a 10 when he was on for 1 minute.
Hey,
because he scored a goal.
Hey, that's Matt. That's not me.
No, that was you.
No,
I didn't say 10.
8. He said Sadiq
No,
said 7.
You didn't say 10, Sadiq.
Sadiq said 7.
Matt said 10. I didn't say 10.
Yeah,
I said
Sadiq
said 5.
My bad, I take the L on that one. I don't
Guys,
know
come on, man! Like, come on.
It's all right, Alfred.
I think Alfred's really tired and he's taking a lot of things personal against me. I don't know. I think he's tired. I think you're tired. Nippin, I know you're bored. This guy absolutely loves you. This guy, do you know who he is? Football at its best. Do you know who he is? This guy absolutely bomb licks you. He's been talking about you since the watch along. I don't know who he is. I might time him out. Is it a fake account? Is it Father? Who is it, Nippin?
To know. I don't know. Who is it? Reveal yourself.
I mean, he says that you look bored. I mean, if you're bored, you have to go, my friend.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Honestly.
He just looks like he's thinking.
I think you look like you're tired.
He doesn't look bored.
I think you're tired.
Well, it's.
I mean, he's doing something else. He's in his own world. I don't know what's he doing. Like, what's going on, Nippin?
I'll tell you when you end the stream.
Roger that, sir. Okay, so 5.5 from Alfred. Matt, what are you giving Cucurella?
6.5, did pretty decent. Showed his class, and he's going to be a very good signing for us. But I can't give him much more.
Sindri?
Yeah, I would also say 6.5 when I think about it. He was decent. He almost got an assist. Would have gotten some more points on FPL. Got it with that.
Fair play.
I like that when it's a transfer, you can have 4 Chelsea players in your team. Because of it.
Yeah.
If you had him before he went to Chelsea.
Fair play. 6.5, 6.5, 5.5, and Nippin Sharma.
I'm gonna give Cucurella a 6.
Yeah. Shall we do RLC next then? Or
Yes, please. ROC 1. No, I'm joking. I can't be that hard. I'll give him a 3.5. Matt?
4. Wasn't very good.
Whoa! 4? I
Yeah,
bet
he
you.
he didn't do really anything right at all.
Guys, I bet you Alfred will give him a 5 or 7.
He just looked very sloppy coming on.
yeah,
Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Loftus Cheek, always.
Actually noted.
yeah.
Okay. So 3.5 from me, Matt, for nipping. RLC.
I'm gonna go with a 4.
Cheers, Jeff. Sindri.
Yeah, I'm also going to give him a 4. Wasn't his best. Didn't look that awake on the pitch at times. So yeah.
No,
a 4
especially he was sleeping. Let's say the main man, Alfred.
I'm going to agree with you, Sadiq. 3.5. There was a situation I remember. I'm pretty sure he
on the left side. He was sleeping.
Yeah, he nearly cost us a goal. I think was it a header or something when he headed it straight to a fucking attacker. I'm not sure if it was a header or something.
No, I think it was. You're talking about the where Koulibaly had
on left side. He was sleeping.
Koulibaly headed it like a clearance, and it came towards Loftus Cheek, but Everton player got in front and got the ball first. I think that's the one you're thinking about.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go to Pulisic now. I felt had a positive impact, so I'm going to give him a 6.5.
Yeah.
Oh, Todd Boehly needs to go. Matt, Pulisic rate before you go.
I'll give who's it? Pulisic, Gallagher, and
Broja.
Gallagher's not going to get a rating. Gallagher's not going to get a rating.
Well, yeah, Gallagher will be an NA. Broja, 6 out of 10. Pulisic, 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, same. That's exactly my ratings as well. Nippin, take care, Matt.
Take care. Enjoy.
Yeah, man.
Pulisic 6, Broja 6, Gallagher not applicable.
Thank you very much, Sindri.
Yeah, Pulisic 6 and Broja 6 as well. They were decent. They were impressive. I would say. After the Mount and Havertz display, Broja and Pulisic were good additions to the attack. I especially enjoyed watching Broja. He hold the play was decent, and he tried to involve himself and chase the ball really well. Sometimes cause Everton problems. And one thing I was confused with was when we didn't have the ball, Broja was finding himself out on the left wing, and Sterling was in the center. I didn't understand that. I would have liked to see Broja more in the middle, trying to be like sometimes more of a play or like a target man who we would target when we were saying Mendy was kicking at the ball, or if we were going to go for clearance. I would say he should be the man that we were aiming for because of his height and physicality, not a 5'7" Raheem Sterling. I know Sterling can play in the middle, but I would prefer.
I don't want him to play there. Yeah, I know.
Like when we have Broja or Havertz up front, I would rather have one of them in the middle, and then Sterling and Mount can operate closely to them and then drift wide. So he has someone to play the ball to. But yeah, Broja I was impressed with Broja. I want to see more from him this season.
Fair play.
I think he will get a chance as well.
Fair play. And lastly, Alfred, Pulisic and Broja, please.
Pulisic 4, Broja 5.5.
Pulisic 4. He done more than Mount. Well, that's a higher rating than Mount, but he was a bit positive, surely. He was dribbling, he was taking on players, like...
Maybe I'm just tired then.
When's the last time you went to sleep?
And Mount was on for like
26 hours ago.
Oh,
26 hours ago?
Damn, you need sleep, man.
You need
It's
sleep,
not healthy being up for that long.
It's not healthy, man. It's not healthy. But I know what it means, to do a watch along all this time and for 3 hours and then doing a stream for an hour, 30 minutes. It does mean a lot to me personally. So I want to thank you for coming on, obviously.
I love it, man. I have a lot of fun.
Guys, it's been a real success for the
Yeah.
first game of the season. I know it's only 1-0, but the stream, the watch along was very good. The review was good, of course. It's something that I want to get organized properly. More of a discussion after the game and then the player ratings, hopefully, for review. And during the game, just reacting to the lineup, hearing other people's
Yeah.
opinions.
Next week,
talking about the game.
Tottenham.
Tottenham, yeah, it's a big game for sure. That's something that I definitely want to get through as well. So I'll let you guys go. Nippin, thanks for coming on. Sindre, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
Albert,
good to be
thanks for
back
coming
on. Take care, guys.
Take care, you lot, man. I'm gonna do my outro by myself.
Yeah. See ya.
Nippin, backstage.
To speak to you.
Backstage, Nippin.
Take care, guys. I'm gonna jump off now.
See you,
See ya.
Take care. Take care. So yeah, guys, that's everything there. Chelsea have won 1-0 away from home against Everton. We done a watch along for 3 hours before this stream, my previous video as well. So go support that if you can. I don't know if I'm lagging. It says I'm lagging now with 1 bar. Hopefully I'm not. Nippin, can you let me know in the private chat? Am I lagging now? But yeah, guys, watch along for next week, of course. Watch along for next week, of course, and it's gonna be a big game, man. I'm just glad I got my internet back. We're gonna be doing content left, right, center. Just before we end it, we got a special guest of mine.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good
Where
to
are
see
you?
you back. Stafford Services.
Oh, who are you with?
Oh, Jay.
Oh, cool. How's the game, man?
Bruv, it was like the same old like last year, innit? Like,
Yeah.
I don't see much improvement, pretty much.
How was the atmosphere?
Huh?
The atmosphere.
You're cutting. What is it?
Am I lagging? Yeah, I think I'm lagging.
You're not lagging. Look, you're all right.
Oh, I was saying, how's the atmosphere?
Oh, it was nice. It was nice. Like, get to see the regulars. Get to see the Mackie and that. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you sober?
Huh?
Are you sober?
Am I sober? No.
All right, come. I'm gonna end it here, man. Father, look after yourself, man. Go home safely, yeah.
Hey, Sadiq, we need to get some F1 games ASAP, man. Fucking
Hey, you see my F1?
Hey, I need to get that PS5 quick, bruv.
Bro, F1 is a madness.
Yo, you're stinking up last night there. What happened there?
Bro, you see what the guy done? He cut the chicane.
What? No 5 seconds start penalty, yeah?
He got 5-second penalty for it. And I got corner cut 2 seconds. I got second place at the end. But it's lit. It is lit. Trust me, get it. It's lit.
Oh my god.
You can now, by the way, you can now do drifting. Tokyo Drift. You can now buy supercars. You get garage. You got
what's the price for PS5 now?
You can get one for about 400, I think.
One for 400. I might get that though next time. Yeah, I might need to save that still.
Yeah, but you can play it on PS4, crossplay.
Oh fuck.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We're at service.
Yeah, you can get it on PS4. It's crossplay.
Yeah. Oh, PS4, mate. I don't know where
crossplay.
Mate, I don't know where I put my PS4. That's the thing.
Bro, just buy a PS5, please. Just buy a PS5.
Wait, you're not going to toilet? Wait, give me a sec. I need to close my camera.
This guy said I'm going to toilet, dude. At least I'm going to end it anyway, man. Nippin Sharma, thank you for coming on, and we'll see you guys very soon, people. Everyone else, make sure you lot tune into the watch along 1 hour before the game against Tottenham. Every single day with videos, and I'll see you guys very soon, man. Like the video, man. Peace.